Well, hello folks, and welcome to another gaming video. So guys, we're going to do something completely different on this one, guys. So we are going to play Farming Simulator 19. So I've been playing this for quite some time, guys. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to attempt to show you the first part of how to set up a farm, and then what we'll do is we'll actually jump over to my farm, which is now probably, I've been playing it for rather a long time, guys. So basically we're looking at the start screen. So the career mode is an offline mode. Multiplayer is where you can play with other gamers. They can join your farm and you can join their farm, and you can work for them, they can work for you. Tutorials obviously is about the game. Now the mods, briefly, people, I think it works more on the PC version, but with the mods, people can actually make and design and add vehicles and farms and whatever bits and pieces of equipment that you can download, which are not part of the original game. Some of them you pay for and some are free, but there's lots of mods. It's a lot to go into with the mods. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to jump into the career and show you basically how to start a game, guys. So you go into the career mode. Now on the far left hand side is my game, the one I'm playing. So I'm just going to jump into this one. It's just so I can show you the farm from the beginning. So once you've jumped over, so I've got a creaky chair, guys, just press continue, and basically you've got options. So as a new farmer, you own some land, own some equipment in Ravenport, and it's the sort of like the basic starter game, if you like, guys, and probably the most fun. Farm manager, you'll get a lot of money but no land, as that says on there, guys. And if you start from scratch, again, got very little capital, and they all end up basically the same game, but it depends on how far into the game that you want to start. So what we'll do is, guys, we're going to do as a new farmer, because that's what the other game is. So we'll just jump into that, and you can see what that looks like, guys. So guys, here we are at the farm. So while I'm talking to you about it, guys, we'll just sort of scan around and just have a little wander about, guys. So as I said, we're at the farm. So this is our farmhouse, and we basically start off with, I believe, as I remember, 3, maybe 4 fields. I think it's 3, I think, guys. So some of these buildings you can interact with, but the bulk of them you can't. So what you basically start off with, guys, is 3 fields and some little bit of a small part of equipment. So this is just basically the farm. So just gonna have a little wander around, guys. I'm not going to sort of spend too much time wandering around, but just want to show you a few bits around here, guys, because on my game that I'm playing, a lot of this has changed. So if you can see over there is a combine harvester. So basically we own that field in front of us there, and we own that field there, and that field there, and the one behind the house. So that each field is in a part state of doing something. So so what we start off with, guys, is, so we start off with this combine harvester here, and what we have to do is harvest this field, and they provide you with a harvester to do it. And then this one over here, this one has been harvested and it needs cultivated, and they provide you with a tractor and a cultivator, which is sort of a plough and a cultivator sort of thing built in together. You can plough it and cultivate it, but that one does it in one. And then this one over here, I believe, could be it's owned by us, as you see with that little box, and that one is ready to seed, and they provide you with a tractor and a seeder. So that basically is how you start off. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to quickly jump into a before we go, and they also provide you with a tractor and a small trailer that you can collect your crops in there. That's a silo, so the idea being when you collected your whatever crop you harvested, you then dump it in there, and then you can then sell. So you would empty that silo and take some stuff out of the silo, guys, and take it to a selling point. Now again, it's going to be quite difficult to actually go over the whole farm at this point. It would be much easier for me to show you with the actual farm that I've been playing, because I think that I've got a lot more equipment. Now one thing I will say, it takes a lot of time to earn money. So what we do, guys, we can enter the vehicle. So now in this one, automatically starts the engine. So a combine harvester comes in two parts really. So we have the machine itself and the bit on the front. If I jump out, so the combine harvester itself and the bit on the front is called a header. Now depending on the crop, you'll need different types of headers. So obviously, as you can see, we need to attach the header, so we press the X. So to move the combine backwards and forwards, it is left 2 and right 2. And then just use the left little joystick to turn our wheel. So we can do one of two things here. We can hire a worker, and we pay for the privilege. And as you can see, top right, we have 100,000 credit in pounds. So we're going to drive this ourselves. So the first thing we do is we need to press left 1, and that gives us the options. So we're going to unfold the harvester. Now the swathe thing on the back basically means you can either chop up the chaff, which is what's left of the crop, or you can leave it in rows to pick up. So we're going to turn the harvester on. And we are ready to go, so we're just going to drive up the field now, guys. And we've got different camera angles, which I'll show you as we go. So now that we've got we've got the swathe enabled, which is what's out the back, or we can disable it and it will chop it up. So if I show you that, so we disable the swathe and it does that, see guys, so it just sprays it on the field. And we'll change the camera angle. So we're now actually in the cab, so we can look around and do a 360 look. It's quite good that, isn't it? I've got a sore neck now from doing that, guys. So off we jolly well go. You get to the end. Now the proper way to do it is to lift the header. Line ourselves back up. So that's the proper way to do it. Right, so we line ourselves up, lower the header, and off we jolly well go again. Ooh, my aim's not very good. But there you go, guys. And that is basically what we do with the combine. And we'll just keep going up and down with that until the tank's full. So I'm not going to lift the header on that one, that's sort of cheating, I know, but now this is my third farming sim. I've got 15, 17 and 19, and this is probably the better one, but it has a few little hiccups that I don't like. So what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to hire a worker, so we're going to press, no we're not, we're going to get back in the combine, and I'm going to hire a worker by pressing a circle. There you go, I got it right that time. So now we are now, we've got a worker doing that for us. Now what we can do now, guys, if we use the little left and right D-pad, we can jump between vehicles. We can either get out and walk, or we can jump. So I'm just going to jump between vehicles. So now, to jump out of the vehicle, just press square. So I've basically jumped to that vehicle. So this is the Cultivator. So it's the same procedure, guys. Jump into the tractor, press the X to attach, drive forward there. We've got to lower the cultivator. We can fold it, which is like that, unfold it, then we need to lower it so we can use it. It'll only do the actual field you're on, so it won't do anything to that grass there. As you can see, guys, that is now cultivating the field, ready to plant. Oh. I seem to have lost I somehow seem to have lost the weight on the front of my tractor. I might not have attached it when we went, but I could always edit that bit out. So that there is, I think I've gone round the right way, that there is a weight to counteract the weight of it. Oh, goodness sake. Long time ago. So we've got to press the, might be the wrong way to it actually. Drive forward, push it over, but in theory, not making a very good that's better. Right, can you help push it over? So, I'm not sure, I'm not making a very good job of this, am I, guys? As a little demo, I'm making a very poor job of this, demonstrating this game, but hey, it's happening in real time. I don't know which way I am. We'll have to get off and have a look at it and see, is that the right way to it? Right, so we can attach it now. Right, so I probably didn't attach it when I just attached the cultivator, but not the weight. But the weight is there to counteract the cultivator. So we'll do that again. So we're going to go down again. So lower the cultivator. You can lower and lift the weight up and down as well, guys. And to change, so we've got two attachments on this, guys, so we need to press the triangle, and if you look at the little on the top left of the screen, there's a little picture of a tractor. We need to choose whichever attachment. So at the minute we're on the front because it's highlighted. Now we're on the back. I can't see that very well, but we're now on the back. So we can lower the cultivator and off we jolly well go again. And again select the camera angle so we're in our tractor. And again we're just going to hire a worker, so this is just a quick demo of what we actually get when we start. So I've hired a worker. So I'm going to jump out, boss. I'm going to jump out from a moving tractor. How about that? Alright, let's have a run over here. So, one quick bit on this one, guys. This is really just a demo of how it all starts. So again, get into the tractor. So we're going to attach. And then we must remember to attach the one on the front so I don't so that's the weight to counterbalance that. So we're going to line ourselves out of the field. Now the bottom right we have got wheat. Now within the game settings you can choose whether it automatically fills as you empty it, or whether you can choose, or whether once it's empty you've got to go and buy some stuff. So again what I'm going to do is got to go to the back first, guys. So got to lower the sower. We've got this wheat selected. I'm going to turn on the sower, and then if you just watch when we drive, you can see now, guys, see the change of the actual soil, if you like. So that is now planting. So there you go, guys. I'm not going to lift it up. It won't actually sow anything there. As soon as it comes off of the actual field, guys, it's done. But that is, and again press the circle to hire a worker, and that's it. And I can jump out from a moving tractor. So what I'm going to do now, guys, just one last little thing to show you on the start. So just to sort of recap, if you like, so what we have to do basically is we harvest, then we cultivate, then we plant, and then we wait for it to grow. Now you can change the game speed. If you look at the top left, where it says the time and our money and the weather, we are running at 5 times normal speed. You can have it slower and you can have it faster. But that is basically it. All we then have to do is sell the crops. Not sell the crops, sell what it actually produces. And hopefully then you'll make money to buy more land, and you just carry on like that. There are other modes as well, again, which I'll show you on the other farm. You can buy horses, you can buy sheep, you can buy cattle, and you can buy cows, and which produce milk. Obviously the cows, you get sheep to do your wool, and pigs to do bacon. I don't know. Perhaps I shouldn't have said that, but anyway. And then for instance with your say your cattle, they produce slurry which you can, and manure which you can use to fertilize your fields. Again with the someone's blocking him. Oh, sorry. So with as soon as you buy animals, they have to be fed, and they have to be fed in the correct way with the correct food. And you see we've got a wage payment there popped up. So you can basically custom the game to whatever you want. You can be you know, farm livestock. You can farm like an arable farmer. You can also plant trees and harvest trees and do forestry. There's quite a lot in the game, guys, so it really is up to you how you set it up. So what we're going to do now is we are going to attach this little trailer. We are going to go over to our combine. And you also have to learn the art of reversing with the trailer on. Now, which way is the pipe? To this side? Now, it might not do it automatically. It doesn't do it automatically. Right, so what I've got to do, guys, come out of the tractor, jump into the combine. Right, so what we need to do is put the pipe out. Jump out of the combine, come back into the tractor, drive under the pipe, and there you go. Now we can do one of two things with that wheat. If we had animals, you can actually use wheat to feed some animals will have wheat. So that I'm going to show you something now, guys. So you have to reverse now. So as a caravanner, I'm excellent at reversing. I wish. So there, guys. See, I'll just show you a little bit of reversing technique. So what we do now, guys, is we are going to go over to our silo. And empty your crop. See, so it says there start overloading, so we press that one and that one, as the screen says. And there you go, so we've actually harvested our first bit, but that is in essence how we play it. I don't know, where is the... It should be, I think the pipe's the other side for emptying. So we go around this side. Yes, you see the little pipe there, so we go underneath that. We can now empty something. So you can choose now, you see, so whatever, and you start off with some crops anyway, so if you want to make a fast buck, as it were, just empty all of your crops out of there and go and sell them. And wrong button. Gives you your price of your grains and things like that. It's just a matter, guys, when you start the game, it's just before you actually do anything serious, just sort of have a quick little scroll through the sort of modes, if you like. So that's the price, so it tells you the where you're selling, or the prices itself. So if it's green and it's climbing, red it's lower, so you just go to sell it up to where it's green. But as soon as you sell something, then the price changes, because you've now gave them what they wanted, if you like, guys. That's the easy way to explain it. And I give you your selling stations. That tells you your vehicles. And that's your income expenditure. You can actually borrow money, but you have to repay it. So that's where we would have animals. So this is so you can do jobs for other people, and that tells you the prices. Now the problem with that is, guys, if you do jobs for other people, the problem with that is that in all the other farming simulators, when you went and did a job, the equipment that you needed was provided and you were automatically transported to that location. But now with this new game, the Night Farming Simulator 19, you have to provide your own equipment and get your transport there and back. You have to drive your equipment there. So if you need 3 bits of equipment, you have to basically backwards and forwards, which is burning your own fuel, to make a relatively small amount of money. So you know, there are some little cheats that I will show you when we do the other, actually get into the other game, but there are some little cheats to make you vast amount of money if it's still available. Statistics. This is just your game settings, so you can change the game, do all your different pieces, whatever you fancy. You know, I would leave it as I see as an example. Let me go all the way down. See, that's 15 times speed. I go all the way down. Now, like these, for instance, you could turn your fuel off or default, buy or off. So it buys it as you go along. See, so if that's off, if that's buy, it will buy it automatically as you use it. But if it's off, you have to go and buy it to go to a station that somewhere that sells whatever seed that you require. So you know, it's different sort of bits. There's even a train in this game. Actually, I can't show you where the train is on this particular one without walking to the station. But it's all pretty self-explanatory. You just change whatever settings that as you play the game, you might want to change the settings to add a bit more, you know, to add a bit, make it more difficult if you like, guys. And these just gives you, this screen just gives you tips for you, whatever you want to, you know, it's just basically just a quick check guide, if you like, guys, to what you know, what you need to do. Probably not explaining it very well, but it's actually a long time since I started at this sort of beginning part. But anyway, that's it, guys. So that is basically what you have to do to start. As I say, guys, you start off with 4 fields and your equipment. So it's basically just harvest your first field, cultivate the second, plant the third, and then you just do that, keep doing that as a cycle, and eventually you know, you can then sell your crops. But again, you don't make a lot of money. It takes a long time in this game, I found, to actually make any money, unless you can do that little cheat. Right, guys, that's it. I'm going to leave it there. So what I'll do now, guys, is when you next see this video, or part of this video, we should be on my proper farm. So we shall see you guys shortly.